Hello everyone! If you're listening to this, you're probably thinking, I really like the Chris Sessions, but there's only 6 episodes in a series.
6 is not enough. It barely constitutes a multi-pack these days.
Yeah, we're being very, very lazy, if anything, aren't we? We need to give these listeners more. They deserve more.
You do deserve more.
For a price.
For a price, obviously.
So we're offering 6 bonus episodes for £5. We did the same last series, and people liked them, and you can still buy them on buymeacoffee.com/the Chris Sessions. But now we've got another 6 episodes, also for £5.
Please buy and keep us in lovely premium Chris Light Space Raiders.
Hello everyone, we're back.
We're back.
Once again for the Renegade Master.
Yeah. Episode 6.
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
This is episode 5.
Episode 5.
Yeah, we've got double recording today. We're doing the last 2 episodes of the series.
The penultimate episode.
Penultimate.
I like penultimate episodes.
I like the word penultimate.
Yeah, it is good, isn't it? I think it's the word penultimate. It's so extra for what it is.
Like, it's totally unnecessary.
It's so over the top for the second to last.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
There used to be a PlayStation game, Formula. You remember the Formula 1 games? The very first one of that, when you first played it, well, you could only do 3 laps, right? And on the second lap, the commentator would go, "And now we're into the penultimate lap." There's only 3.
Yeah, I like saying penultimate. There's not a penultimate for second though, is there?
No.
I feel second is really hard done by.
Yeah, because you can't be,
There's that psychologist, isn't there, who said bronze is better for your mentality than silver.
What I like as an athlete?
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody cares about bronze, though.
Yeah, but no one cares about silver.
Yeah.
And silver. Imagine beating everyone in the world apart from one guy.
Yeah, I suppose.
Whereas bronze, like, fuck, I got a medal.
Yeah, I suppose, that's just... Unless you're going for the gold. Unless you're the favourite.
Yeah.
But if you sneak into third...
I think there's a lot of pride in finishing third. That's why at the North West Comedy Wars we're praying for third place.
Oh, yeah. I think we should only go for third place.
Yeah, we're only going for third. That's new motto. Yeah. Chris Sessions, go for third.
If we ever get nominated for anything, please everyone vote, but only a bit.
What's the most meaningless way to say penultimate? Like if you was down to your second last Christmas, it's the penultimate Chris. Do you want the penultimate Chris?
This is the penultimate day of your life.
Oh yeah, what were final words were a penultimate word? Please stop.
A penultimate words were, "Hang on, everyone, I've got something to say."
A penultimate words was, I wonder if I could make that jump.
And the last words were, "No."
I don't land on my feet.
Yeah, it's not a common word, but it's a word I like to hear and say.
So I love saying penultimate.
Right.
I feel warm inside. Yeah. I feel smart.
Yeah. It's one of those words that everyone knows, but still sounds like a clever word.
Still sounds clever, yeah.
Yeah.
I sometimes chuck in ergo.
Okay.
For therefore.
Right.
Especially if I'm in the middle of an argument.
Oh, no, you can't say that in an argument.
No, on text, though. To reinforce a point.
Oh, no, I think that's a cunty thing to do in an argument.
No, that's what I mean, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Because I think it gives you a level of intelligence that even if you're wrong... So say if I had an argument with Lauren about something, like washing on the floor or something, I went, well, I came in last night and I had to rush to get to Chris Sessions.
Yeah.
Ergo, I'll do it later. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was having my penultimate pint.
And you know when you have one penultimate, you can't leave on a penultimate.
Yeah. Ergo, I went to the shop and bought 6 more.
And another penultimate. And 5 penultimates.
Yeah, I keep getting into the habit of drinking on my own, which we've already established is the best way of drinking. And I like the little Brewdog cans.
Oh, no.
I love them. They're great. The Hazy Jane ones.
I don't like novelty names.
Yeah, maybe, but they are delicious. So
they're not, though.
The problem they've got is that you can only buy them in 4s, and 4's not enough. So then you got to buy 8. So I buy 8
for the house.
Yeah, and then I always go right, but I'll only drink 6 because I only want 6. But obviously I drink 8, and then I go, well, I'm not going to bed now, so I'm going to have to buy 4 more. And yeah, it just keeps on going like that.
I invented a drink last night.
Oh, yeah?
So we could do with naming it, actually. So I got in from a charity gig. Got some train cans. Budweiser. Lack of options. Because I went to M&S, because they do really nice pork pies. And the selection was either Brewdog shit, which I don't like, or just Budweiser.
Yeah.
That was it.
I think Budweiser is my least favourite beer.
It's
just warm and flat and shit.
Yeah, it's not the best, no.
Yeah. Actually, no, the worst beer is Beck's.
Oh, Carlin, I think. Carlin's the worst.
Carlin's pretty shit.
Yeah, Carlin Foster's. Carlsberg's bad.
Oh, Beck's is the worst. Beck's is never cold. You could freeze Beck's and it tastes warm.
So I got it. I had the train cans, got in, because I don't drink at home. There's very scarce.
Yeah.
There's usually surviving members from train cans gone past.
Oh, really?
But there was none this time.
So see, when I get cans, it's very rare I leave a can.
Yeah.
And I feel
it. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't on this occasion, but because the train from Liverpool to Crewe, it's usually a 3-can journey, so I've always got one for the house if I'm watching something. No cans about. I thought, right, I'll go rummaging. I've got whiskey. Freddie got me a whiskey ages ago, and I'm sure I've got some of that, but I couldn't find it. But I found one of Lauren's fruity vodkas,
right,
that she got for Christmas. She didn't drink at all, really. And I had that, Fanta. So it's like a fruit-based vodka.
What fruit was in the vodka?
Can't remember.
Right.
So it purpley on the...
Purpley. Plum?
Maybe. Plum vodka. Fanta orange.
Yeah.
1 giant ice cube.
Right. When you say giant, how big?
A novelty big. Like mental big.
Like Titanic.
Extra large. Yeah. A huge ice cube. I mean, I love big ice cubes. I think they're mint.
Will it fit in a half-pint glass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not ridiculous.
Well, that's just...
Yeah. It's a big ice cube. The packet says like extra large ice cubes.
Oh, right. Okay, so you got a packet, you've not got a tray.
Oh, no.
We got a tray when we moved here, and it's the first time I've ever had an ice cube tray. And I always thought that ice cube trays were really posh. And now I've got it, I'm like, oh, it's just plastic.
Yeah.
But in my head, it was like a real middle-class posh
like
thing to
egg poachers, like the poaching things.
Yeah.
You have an egg. And then, so fruit vodka, plum vodka probably, Fanta orange, giant ice cube, topped off. Now this is great for the colouring.
Right.
Elderflower cordial.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's what colour did it end? So elderflower is like a green.
It ended orangey red, like a Sex on the Beach colour.
Right. Okay.
So we could do with naming it.
So it's got. Let's start again. So it's got a purple vodka.
Purple vodka.
Which could be plum or blueberry.
It's white but flavoured purple.
Right, but it's white, but it's flavoured purple. Fanta orange, not Fanta lemon, and elderflower.
Yeah, and it's a sunsetty look.
It's very fruit based.
Yeah. And deserty.
Yeah.
Desert fruit. Sandy puff.
Sandy puff. Yep, great.
Just Sandy puff.
Just Sandy puff. What you call me?
It's very nice. I watched it watching Big Brother as well.
Yeah, that's quite a girly evening.
So it's a nice little evening to
Did you drink it through like a little willy straw?
Learn a sign on.
Yeah, it's a very fruit-based drink. It sounds very healthy with all the fruit that's in it.
Yeah, it's good. 3-5 a day.
Yeah. What do you call it that?
3-5 a day. I prefer Sandy Puff.
Sandy Puff, yeah. Let's go with Sandy Puff, yeah. If you'd like a Sandy Puff, then the recipe will be in the comments.
Yeah. I'm going to remake it tonight and take a photo. We'll crop it in.
I had once when I was very young, about 16 or whatever. It was the first time I got really pissed. I was drinking vodka and I can't drink Coke. but I could drink like Sprite and stuff, but I ran out of Sprite. So then I was drinking vodka and Lilt, and then at the end of the night...
Oh, that's nice. That sounds nice.
At the end of the night, I drank vodka and milk.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that one did not go well.
That is grim.
Yeah. I was very young and very pissed, and I was very sick.
Milk as a mixer.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Skimmed milk it was.
Oh no.
I remember thinking, I don't really like skim milk. This is gonna go badly. It's not really the skim bit that was the problem. It was
that's making me sick thinking about it. Actually,
that was the first time I was really, really, really pissed.
Vodka tea.
Yeah, I was sick in a girl's hair that night.
That's not good, is it?
Yeah, and, it was the first. I worked at a clothes shop called Remember the Officers Club? It was a shop that was like they were always having like an 80% off sale. It was like, and they had like novelty t-shirts.
DFS are closed.
Yeah, it was like that. And I rang in sick the next day, and the thing is that the day of this party, I'd been saying all day I'm really excited for this party, and then rang in sick, and I got fucking bollocked. Yeah. But there was no way you can't recover from vodka and milk in 24 hours.
That's the naivety of youth, innit? Like being saying how excited you are for a party.
Yeah.
You've got, when you go into a party, you've got to say, it's my nana's penultimate day. Bit sad. Why have you got a Hawaiian shirt on?
It's my penultimate nana's birthday. Because she's going to die first.
Yeah. However, you was proved right.
I was proved right. By the vodka and milk?
Yeah, you was proved right. That vodka and milk didn't work.
Yeah, as I suspected. It was horrible.
And there's nothing better than being right.
There's nothing better than being right, which is what this episode's all about.
This episode's all about. Very, very hard stretch to get there. Sensations, because being right does give you a nice sensation. Plus, I think this is a really smug crisp.
Sensation.
When these first come out, this was like, this is the penultimate of crisp. It's like, oh my God.
The sensations, I think, are like a rich wife.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think Sensations have made their own money.
No.
But they've got lots of nice clubs.
Oh, no. They're new money.
They're very new money. They met someone and got very lucky. He did a few good business deals, worked very hard. She's got new tits.
I imagine Ready Salted in that ilk of money as being, Joe, them loaded tramps, where they're so rich but they still dress like a tramp.
Right, yeah.
So like they hoard money.
Yeah,
they're dead tight.
Yeah, but they still shop at Primark.
Yeah, they're still stingy and check like every fine tooth comb on receipt, still use vouchers and stuff.
That's why they got rich.
That's why Ready Salted's got the best ISO and stuff.
Right.
It's the Martin Lewis of crisp. Ready Salted.
What do you think Martin Lewis? Yeah, he's really rich. But the thing is, Martin Lewis has got rich by saying how to be tight. Do you think he's that tight in real life?
I think he's a nightmare.
Do you reckon? Do you reckon he's like going through the bill on a meal and like, I only had this?
Yeah, and haggles and...
Yeah. Brings a voucher.
Goes to like... It works out like per... You'll have like a pint of like locally brewed mild.
Yeah.
Because the price per unit is considerably more viable.
I only used 48 kilowatt hours of that light bulb.
I went for a meal on Saturday. Hawksmoor.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Steaks?
Yeah, so it was 4 of us went. I tried oysters for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm scared of oysters.
Yeah, I was, but I was just, I wanted, because I made a conscious effort to broaden my horizons,
right,
food-wise. I mean, mate's a proper foodie.
Yeah.
And he went, honestly, just trying. The thought, I don't, because I had the same, the thought of it is way worse than reality, trust me. There wouldn't be such a huge hit if they weren't somewhat nice.
They're obviously nice, but they just look minging.
I think they look cool.
No, they just look like mucus. But then I do eat bogies, so...
Yeah, true. It is.
But I know where they've been.
It's a nice sea bogey. It's good.
It's a sea bogey.
Yeah, they're very nice, though. They are good.
You know what? Maybe I'll try one.
It tastes like swimming.
Right, okay.
It tastes like you've been in the sea.
Oh, right, not the baths.
Yeah, it doesn't taste. It doesn't taste a specific way. It tastes of an experience.
Okay,
it's good. It's really nice. Yeah. Then we got. Now this is why I've come up with being right.
Yeah.
I was attacked. I was attacked on Saturday.
All right.
It's a very nice steak place. It's I want to get money's worth.
It's high quality.
It's high end.
Is it just Manchester, or do they have them? It's like a chain.
I don't know. I think it's. I'm not sure. I think it's just Manchester.
Yeah, I've only heard of it.
But it's good.
Mate, no, maybe I have been actually. My wife's vegetarian, so I don't often go to steak place. But she did take me for my birthday. Yes, I have been there.
Oh, that's big of her.
Yeah. They do veggie stuff, but they'll do like
just like seafood.
Thing. Yeah, she eats seafood.
Yeah. Oh right, yeah.
I think that's probably why
they have steak and seafood.
Yeah.
So it's obviously really nice, and the four of us decided to get a big sharing steak. Okay. Now I was the one who was voting against it, so it was my own.
I am straight away. I am on your side.
I am fuming.
I think sharing food. I will go for tapas with my wife.
Yeah.
I'm not doing an order with anyone else.
No, so there's four of us.
Too many.
And I'm like, and it's just loads of steak slices in the middle.
Right.
So I've picked mine.
Yeah, your section.
Yeah, and then they go, oh, look at him with this piece. I went, then I got attacked for what I picked. Right. So between four of us, we wanted sides, yeah?
Yeah.
This is, I'm unloading.
Oh, you're sharing sides as well?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm unloading now, because I'm not brave enough to do it to my girlfriend.
First things first, you sharing a steak. Did you all want the same way cooked?
Yeah.
Did you all want medium rare? Because straight away that would be a problem for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he assumed I'd want it over because he thought I'm a Philistine.
Yeah.
I prefer. We all preferred it rare, but the way it just said this cut, it's very rare as medium rare, so it's not medium rare.
Right.
So we got that. Then there's four of us. I'm a man who loves chips.
Yeah.
So I said, let's just get 4 chips. He went, no, we won't. You get loads. You won't need that many. We'll just get 2. I went, I know, but then I'm only having half a portion, and I want more than that.
I mean, I've been out for a meal with you where you ordered chips and chips.
I ordered 2 chips. Nando's plus 2 sides.
2
chips. And if I'm feeling fruity, peri chips and normal chips.
That's what you got when I was there. Peri chips and normal chips. Yeah.
That's my favourite. It's my favourite side. It's the best side.
Yeah.
It sounds childish ordering chips, but it's the best.
I actually think it's a real brave move because you know you're going to get ridiculed for that.
Yeah.
But you're right. Chips are the best side. Like everyone gets chips at Nando's.
Yeah, I'd only have rice if I was on a first date trying to impress someone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm hard done by. So I'm getting chips, and as soon as I poured them out, they went, bloody hell, save us some. I went, oh, this is why I wanted my own thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Then mac and cheese, same. Mushrooms and cream spinach as our sides.
Right.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Peppercorn sauce, anchovy hollandaise. It was magnificent.
Yeah, it's a delicious place. It's a real high-class place. It's good.
It's fantastic. Dessert guy comes round. He goes, well, we'll get a sticker toffee, put in between 4 of us. I went, oh, sound, can I have cheese and crackers as well? Oh, fucking hell, I'm getting whinged at again. I went, can I not enjoy my meal as well?
What? So there, but you're ordering cheese and crackers just because you want cheese and crackers?
Yeah. Right, I went, well, just get it. It's £6.50 between 4 of us.
Yeah.
It's like a couple of quid each. It's fine. Stop panicking.
Why are you sharing every course? You don't need to share a dessert as well. You don't need to share anything.
I know.
This is stupid.
But then I feel attacked every time I have, dare I have another bite here or what?
Yeah.
Then, and so I felt attacked all meal, and I'm like, half sulking, or fucking, in a jokey way, I'm fucking having a go at me for now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I've been attacked, it's 3-1 all night. I'm the one who didn't want to share, and then when it came, I made sure I got the most out of the 4. Out of principle.
Yeah, just out of pettiness, yeah. But the thing is, that's why I don't like sharing tapas. If again, with my wife, I know what she likes, and I know what I like, and there's some that we share. Patatas bravas, we'll share that, and whatever. But then she'll like one thing, and I'll get a meat thing, and I know I'm not going to have that squid.
Yeah.
But she's not going to have my steak, so we're all right. If you go in a 4, I'm thinking tactics straight away. I'm thinking, well, I don't need to order patatas bravas because someone is ordering it.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I know they're a vegetarian, so fuck them. I'm gonna go meat. I'm gonna go big on meat.
So bite
yeah.
steak.
Oh, do you like mushrooms, Paul? No. Oh, I do. I'll get mushrooms.
Yeah.
And then I'm having his halloumi.
Yeah. We got mushrooms. So, and then one of the, I cannot believe you got to put yourself in. I'm really on the back foot here now. I've not no decisions go my way.
Yeah.
I'm like wolves. No decision gone my way. I'm like Gary O'Neill. He's still getting berated.
Yeah.
Right. Waitress comes, and you've seen it. The video. I'll crop it in or whatever. You might see it online. I get a selection of crisps and a crisp quiz.
But they just did that just out of the blue.
So when we come in, we joked out it was my birthday.
Right.
So any special occasions, it's my birthday because I hope you might get a cake.
Yeah. Face painted.
She comes across and she's got a selection of crisps, 5 crisps. One of them are sensations actually, and a quiz. Like you need to. It's a blind taste. It's a taste test, and you need to tell me the flavours and rate them out of 10.
Yeah.
Ha. And then she goes.
So this is just this isn't because they knew you were Jamie Hutchinson to do this Christmas.
So she then bends in my ear. She went, "You've got a fan in. I believe you have a crisp podcast."
Right. Yeah.
He seen me on the other table and went, "Don't tell him it's from me, but just send him some crisps." How sick is that? So she's told me, and I went, "You won't believe it." So I'm telling the other 3, they're all chatting because she's just told me privately.
Yeah.
So I went, "It's from the Chris Sessions." And she went, and all 3 of them went, "It's not from the Chris Sessions. Who do you think you are, you?" Nobody watches the Chris Sessions. And I'm like, "No, she just told me." She went, "Yeah, it's because we said it's your birthday." She went, "Why is there a Chris quiz on Hawksmoor paper?"
Yeah.
Why would they have that just ready? They just do it for everyone's birthday. When they have a Chris quiz for everyone's birthday, it's for Chris Sessions, and they're berating me like, "It's not for Chris Sessions. It's not for Chris Sessions. What are you talking about?" All 3 of them laughing at me now, saying I'm an egomaniac. I'm the complete opposite. I hide away in bars and stuff because I don't really like.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, but I don't.
You don't encourage it.
I still feel a bit uncomfortable with it. Although most people are polite and stuff, so don't worry about not coming up. It's just it's still weird. So I don't go looking for it at all. Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, I went, she told me. I'm telling you, she told me." I went to Solomon, "I expected better of you. I expected it of him. But you, really? But you've been out with me before."
Yeah.
I know, but I'd understand if it was, but not Chris Sessions. I went, "Yes, it's the 3rd best podcast in
the
Northwest." And then, so I'm, you know, when I know I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm not even guessing.
Yeah, because you've been told.
She's told me.
Yeah.
She's told me, and I know I'm right, and I can't convince them.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? How?
The only ways you could do it is get the waitress back and say, "Why did I get these crisps?" Or stand on your chair and say, "Any fans of the Chris Sessions in?" Well, that goes very much against your point.
10 minutes have gone by, and I'm sulking.
Yeah.
I'm sulking now. I've got every flavour right.
Yeah.
And then the waitress comes over, she goes,
"Oh, that's what it was. It was like a taste test."
Yeah, taste the flavour, yeah.
Right.
Got them all right. I mean, some of them were handed on a plate, like literally, because it was the squares. Sort of the squares.
I reckon this one's a quaver, maybe.
So I got them all right. And then she went, "Oh, congratulations, there was pressure was on, given you're such an expert. What's your podcast called again?" And I went, "You fucking 3 sacks of shit." I've never been so vindicated in all my life. The gaslit me.
Yeah.
And I stayed true to myself, and I was right.
You were right. Yeah, that does sound like a great feeling. I have some questions. They brought out crisps, some of which were squares. Hawksmoor don't sell crisps. They're not a crisp. They're not a shop.
I know.
Have they gone out and got crisps?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Or, as that fan Does he always carry crisps around
Does
just in
he have
case?
chance?
But he doesn't want to reveal himself.
No. But Mystery Crisp Man, he DM'd me actually. I'll get his details. So I don't, because it weren't like because you might think, they might sell them behind the bar, but squares behind the bar.
Not there. I can imagine they'd sell. What are the ones you always see them in pubs, posh pubs, and they've got like a man's head on him. What are they called?
Like Tyrells.
Maybe.
Or Kettle or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think they're Kettle. I think they may be Tyrells, yeah. Maybe you can imagine them selling them for like while people are waiting, but not square. They're not a generic crisp place.
No. So they had and Walker's Max.
Right, yeah. They're not selling them.
They're not selling them.
No restaurant is selling them.
I don't know if they nicked to Sainsbury's or something.
Maybe they've nipped out. Maybe they've had a whip round.
But then I was like, fair play to the staff though, for like someone saying he has a crisp podcast, give him some crisp.
Yeah.
But secretly, they've then not only gave me crisp, they gave me a quiz.
A quiz, yeah.
They written it. It was handwritten. It transpired because it was quite mood lighting.
Yeah.
So we couldn't tell if it was printed or written, which is that's a big that's a good thing to say about your handwriting if you think it's printed.
Yeah. If it's that consistent.
Yeah.
Really
good squares.
Could be a font.
Really good squares.
Yeah.
And not just the crisp, the boxes that you drew.
Oh, they drew the boxes as
well?
Yeah.
Right, they give us a quiz. That's why it was on Hawksmoor paper.
Yeah.
And have you ever said something you know to be true and then someone Google fact check you?
Yes.
And while they're Googling, you're like, oh, here we go.
This happens on
I think you'll find he was shot in Sarajevo.
I think that's a callback to one of the bonus episodes.
Oh, well, if you want that joke to land properly, you better go and buy me a coffee.
Get on buymeacoffee.com /script sessions, £5 for 6 episodes. And maybe if you've not got the first series, we might do a little bundle that's even cheaper. So it'd be like £8 for 10.
Yeah, proper multi-pack.
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it happens to me a lot on Dead Men, is because I am wrong a lot. I will admit that. But every now and again I'm right, and it's great.
I think because I'm a fellow wronger.
Yeah.
Wrongun, some would say. When you know you're right, it's so rare, but beautiful.
Yeah.
And just being attacked by your nearest and dearest and proven right.
I think you were proven right in many aspects. First of all, the crisp thing, obviously. And second, in that nobody should share food in a group of 4. And I think at a steak place especially, I think that is insane.
And then the bill was £400.
Yeah.
So I was going out with my mate.
Yeah.
And my mate's phone died, so I had to pay the whole £400.
Right.
So I've also got that over them as well.
Yeah.
So I paid for them. I mean, I got it back the next day. Yeah. But for those 12 hours, I was so on my high horse.
I imagine you were very, very smug.
I was fucking sensation smug. The meal I bought, and I can't choose which steak slice I want.
And the meal I bought where I got recognised for my second most popular podcast.
So, and I'm getting berated for having an extra chip when I paid £400. Can I not have a portion of chips if I paid £400?
Yeah. Yeah, I think especially when they berated you for getting the cheese and crackers as well. Yeah.
It's just, I just like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Just let me live.
I think that with any, I hate going for a meal and sharing. I think it's the stupidest thing. Pizzas, I'm not sharing them.
No, I don't.
Just get your own food. We like different things.
I know.
And the worst thing is when I say I want this, and then people have a go at me for it. Well, sound.
Yeah.
Don't convince me to get something I don't want.
I know, I don't.
Because my pizza choice, people are often very angry about pizza choice, because I don't like pepperoni or pork or anything. So I go chicken, sweet corn, mushroom. It's a great combination. People lose their minds over that.
Chicken, mushroom, definitely. I'm not a fan of sweet corn, but I agree. I don't dislike pepperoni, but it's very overrated. Yeah, I think
it's just bitter.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah,
I don't eat bacon or sausage really. I think pork is the worst meat by far.
No, I do. I like sausage on a pizza, but I agree. Get what you want though.
Yeah.
I won't berate you for it.
Yeah, don't have a go at me. Everyone doesn't like something that most people like.
Yeah.
I don't like bacon and I don't like tea. Yeah. People think that's mad, but Fine. You don't like something that everyone likes.
Someone in our office got called gay because he didn't like sauce.
That's the opposite of gays love sauce.
Hey, you having a dry bacon butter? You don't like? Oh, yeah, I don't like. He said he was from Oldham. He went, "Oh, I'm not for anything wet."
I'm not having anything wet.
Yeah. He went, "Oh, I can't have wet food, me." You don't have wet food.
And he includes dip as wet food.
Yeah, he don't like anything moist. Fucking mental.
He would love this podcast. Yeah. Chris Mace. Very dry food. Does he have a drink? Does he? I assume he drinks liquid.
Just eats ice. He just has liquid nitrogen, dry ice machine.
Eating cornflakes dry. Some people do that. Some people have dry cereal.
Yeah, I don't eat cereal dry.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like eating milk. I don't like cold milk on its own.
Right.
Or with vodka. I have milk in hot drinks, but if I'd never have cereal. I think cereal's a waste of a meal, personally.
I very rarely have it now. Yeah, I don't really have milk. Again, because my wife, well, she's vegetarian, but she also doesn't drink milk. She's not a vegan because she has eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have milk, so she only has oat milk. And I can't be asked buying milk just for me, just for cereal, so I just never have it.
Do you know, in that ilk as well, what you just said, she's vegetarian but not quite vegan.
Yeah.
On vegetarians or vegan sides, if I don't know if your wife's ever had this, but say she's maybe pissed and had a little bit of fucking chicken or something, meat eaters act like they've committed a cardinal sin. Well, she does more than you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She 98% of the time don't eat meat. You eat it 100% of the time.
Yeah. I feel the same way about, murderers that only murder one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only one.
Oh no, come on! It's a crime of passion.
I think the sentencing should be a lot less for first offence for murderers.
I think it should be more for attempted murder than they got it wrong.
Yeah, because what else are you gonna get wrong?
Because you shit.
Yeah.
You shit at it, man. You tried.
Yeah. What do you think the sentence should be then for attempted murder?
I think
the person that you attempted to murder, they should be allowed to attempt to murder you.
Yeah, see if they get away with it.
Yeah, and then that's fine.
20 years, like your parole meeting. Well, you promise if you're gonna do it, you get it right next time.
Yeah.
Off you pop then.
Fail to prepare to fail.
Yes.
How would you murder someone?
I'd probably pills and a drink and say it's suicide.
Yeah. It's an easy one, I think, to fake, innit?
Yeah.
But then, how are you going to get someone to take enough pills? Do you know what I mean? Because the usual learn is paracetamol. People have like a bottle of paracetamol.
Oh, I've got a lovely vodka milk for you here. It's a bit of a weird taste.
Why has it got so many paracetamol?
Because you'll get a hangover straight away. Yeah. But that kills it.
I'm going to need 100 paracetamol. That's how good a drink it is. Also, you got to drink it in the bath while making toast.
I've always fantasized about like murdering someone and having to cover my tracks, and like I'll leave my phone in Glasgow.
Right. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So the ping.
Yeah.
And because I've seen some cases where they've texted the person they've killed, like, home soon, whatever, and then because the location's on.
Yeah, it's been a trick.
They know it's already there.
That's where they get you now. I think if you're going to do any big crime like that now, get rid of your phone, get rid of your smartphone.
What was I watching where they had EastEnders.
As if you forgot that the thing you were watching was EastEnders. Yeah. It's the only thing. What was I watching again? It might have been EastEnders actually. The only thing I ever watched.
When Reese kills his wife, he leaves his phone in the nightclub.
Right.
Then This is where I didn't like it because he didn't sign in the visitor's book. Put a pillow over her head because she was in like a coma, like she was fucked.
Yeah.
Needed to kill her for the life insurance. Put a pillow over her head.
In a nightclub?
No. He left his phone in a nightclub.
Right.
And then so his alibi was, oh no, I was in the nightclub.
Right,
you can check my phone location. Then he
what about the CCTV of you leaving? Yeah, but my phone was there. So
that's what I mean.
I think phone beats camera.
So that's exactly what I said to Lauren when she wasn't listening. But when I was berating the facts, they checked the signed-in book and went, oh, we've seen Sonia signed in here. Oh, yeah, must be her then. I went, well, check the cameras, because see who else has been in and out. It could be a nurse for all you know.
Also, anyone can write in a book.
I know. It's fucking mad, but just check cameras.
No, they don't have many cameras in London.
Yeah, and they do it when they got killed in the Queen Vic.
Right.
So like when Keanu got killed, like just where's it? You're not checking CCTV. You've built the whole case on Dean, on Linda saying he was carrying some tarpaulin. Oh, that's enough to charge him.
Yeah, it's very whimsy. And
I think CCTV is the death of soap murder storylines, because they can't think of a valid reason why the cameras would be out.
Yes, yeah, especially on East End, where it's the middle of London. There's cameras everywhere, ring doorbells, and in a nightclub.
Yeah, just saying like
the camera's broke.
To have a power shortage in the square.
Yeah. Or there's a blind spot or something. There's a way to write around
I've started watching Silo. Have you heard of that?
Yes, I watched a few episodes. It's like the one
like a dystopian.
Yeah, they're in that big silo thing. Yeah, I watched a few episodes and then I got a bit bored of it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know people say it's really good, but maybe I even watched the full first series, but then I don't know why I didn't go back to it really. You know what it was, right? With dramas and things like that, I only like them if they've got to have a bit of comedy. They don't have to be laugh out loud funny. But The Wire and Sopranos or Breaking Bad, they've all got funny bits. Whereas Silo was just so serious and dry that I'm like, I'm not.
I think she'd make a great silent person.
What?
You know, Rebecca Ferguson.
Right.
Who's the girl who becomes a sheriff.
Right, yeah.
I read this book called The Silent Patient.
Right.
And I said to Loz, she'd make a perfect, if they reenact that film, if they dramatise that film, whatever, she'd make the perfect silent patient.
Okay.
She's very good at not talking.
Right. I can't really remember.
She doesn't overdo her face.
Right.
And I hate most actors because most actors are over the top.
That's because you're watching EastEnders all the time.
Yeah, true. Yeah, touche. Yeah. And now, the one time I've seen some proper acting, I'm like, whoa,
my
she's
God.
unbelievable. She's Sidney Poitier.
This is so subtle. Something exciting just happened, and there was no weird noise. There was no weird drumming noise. What kind of new directing technique is this?
Someone's left and it's not to Julia's feet. What?
I don't remember reading about this in Take a Break.
They're dead and they've not come back yet. What?
Hang on. So they're not just telling everyone what's happened in the last few weeks every 5 minutes. Interesting way to bring a story along.
Look at me getting into that. Maybe there is more to life after EastEnders.
Wait, these people don't even live on the square.
They commute to work. What? They do their own washing. What kind of dystopian future is this?
This is where I want to live.
Oh, so funny.
Yeah, so, going back to being right, I think often, and this is often to my downfall, it is more important to be right than to maintain friendships.
Yeah.
Like, I am very, I'm very pedantic if I know I'm right.
If I know, I'll be a cunt.
Yeah. And I will explain to everyone why they're stupid and stuff.
At the end of that meal, someone asked me for a photo.
Yeah.
A different fan. He asked me for a photo. I went, no, it's just for my birthday. Don't know who I am. I was being a proper little... I was being a twat.
You should have asked him, is this from Christmas?
Yeah. I was like, no, it's my birthday, innit? No one knows who I am. Fine.
You got recognised earlier when we went to get some crisps?
Yeah, I got You seen an example of my directional misuse?
Yeah, although this proves their point in that you got recognised by two people in the shop, neither of whom recognised me. So maybe they have got a point.
Yeah, I got stuck in the way out.
Oh yeah, so we were buying these crisps because we were very last minute, and then even though I told you, I think 3 times, come this way, this is the exit, you still went the opposite way and couldn't get through the one-way gates.
And then the guy,
I don't know why the benefit was. It was longer to go that way.
And then the guy went, "This is women's show, mate. You have to go out the other way." I went, "Oh, that's a women's show thing."
Women's shows are famously very one way.
Yeah, that's an M22 thing. I think you're in South Manchester now, boy. Not from round these parts, are you?
Around here, we obey the highway code. Everywhere, even Tesco. Little Pelican Crossing in the freezers.
That's one thing. Maybe we could do this on a dislike episode. I really hate... I mean, Scousers get labelled of it all the time, like they invented this, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think every major place is guilty of it. Yorkshire's guilty of it. Manchester's guilty of it. Everywhere's guilty of it. Over the top civic pride.
Yeah.
Do you know where?
Bigging up their own tropes.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's pretty universal trope. Do you know what I mean?
The ultimate one of that is how British people go. Oh, we're British, we love queuing. First of all, no, we don't. No, queuing shit. Everyone hates queuing. And second, they queue in other countries. It's not a British thing. No. Every country has queues.
It's typical. That's British weather.
Yeah, have you ever been to America? And it's just everyone just hounds the reception.
Yeah, there's never been light drizzle anywhere.
Yeah. But yeah, Yorkshire do it with. Yorkshire definitely do it with. I think they embrace the fact that they're tight now. Do you know what I mean? Like they get caught and they just embrace it and stuff. But yeah, every community.
And I think they overdo the like th with an apostrophe and stuff.
Yes.
I mean, the idea you don't speak like that. We know you don't.
A northwest thing of that is Tinternet. Everyone talking like Peter Kay. When Peter Kay went big, people just started talking like him. That had no business talking about him.
Deliberately acting stupid.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's us. It's all to the earth around here.
Yeah. I think anyone who is proud of where they're from is an idiot.
It's tedious, isn't it?
It's like you may contribute to society now, but you didn't contribute to society before you were born.
Did you?
You can't be proud of it.
Maybe he invented the women's show one-way system.
Maybe did you? He's trying to get it going.
You're in women's show now. Every supermarket has that. I'm just thick.
Although we did, it did live up to the stereotype of everyone in women's show being a drug dealer. Oh, because he then tried to sell you drugs.
He was a drug dealer. I think that's stereotype of women's show and my fan base. That's the perfect Venn diagram, isn't it?
Yeah, there's true. We also got recognised by a woman who I assume wasn't a drug dealer, who just looked like a nice girl.
But she was with a fella, so he probably was.
Yeah, she was out of his league, so she was probably with him for drugs.
Yeah. She was sensations, rich wife, new money.
Yeah. I liked how she... we were literally just walking down the aisle and she shouted so loud your name. She said, "Jamie Hutchinson!" Like, fucking hell.
Yeah, you alright? Yeah, you. Yeah. That's it.
See ya.
Didn't even want a photo.
See you later. Do you remember Dead Meat when we were... I can't remember we were watching, I think we were waiting to go on to do Chris Sessions Live, which you can watch on the internet for free, probably. I'll just put it for free. And someone came up for a photo, but just didn't even say anything. Just got a photo of us both and then walked away. Didn't say a single word.
Probably crumbled.
But he didn't. He seemed so confident about it. He just did that, and then I think he was a little wink, and then walked off. I was like, what an odd thing to do.
Feel a bit violated by that. Yeah. Just ask.
Yeah, just ask. Yeah. I suppose we were. I think we were watching Rob Thomas to be fair, so maybe he didn't want to.
Yeah,
make noise.
But if you do see us in a restaurant, try and get the staff to send us crisp over. But it was like guy trying to impress a girl, send her a
send
wine.
this to the lady.
Send Chris to the lady.
Chris to the lady. I mean, they're going to go, oh my.
Please, if you fancy a girl at a bar,
send her a bowl of crisps.
Send her a bowl of crisps.
Very solid.
That would be so funny.
What's the worst crisps you could receive as a lady in a posh... I think chipsticks.
Yeah. And then you just all suave with the vodka and milk at the end. Send her a bowl of crisps with a vodka and milk.
Full of paracetamol.
That's from the gentleman over there. We've got him removed.
That's the gentleman over there.
Oh, can you call the police, please?
I wouldn't mind a go of your chips.
He asked for 45 paracetamol to be crushed in this, by the way.
They just did it. They did this for the gentleman over there.
Someone's got an admirer. Milady.
Why did you do this for him? Well, I'm a sucker for romance. Just got me cute. It's Fred from First Dates.
Mademoiselle. Vodka milk for the lady and beef monster munch.
But granted, if you did that, I think sending a drink to a woman without going and approaching her first is mental anyway. That is mental.
It looks good in films, but
in real life, that's creepy as shit.
Yeah, because and you could have been laid if there is any female Chris Session fans out there. If you do receive a drink at a bar, do not drink it because it is 100% of the time got hypnoling.
Oh, yeah. Also, a woman on her own, incredibly vulnerable at a hotel. Yeah. You must feel so awkward. Straight away, I think, getting that drink, you go, Angela, now.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a weird thing to do. But sending crisps is, I think, actually better than sending a drink.
Yeah.
Because it's just a cheeky thing like, want to share some crisps?
I think if I was a girl, that would work for me. I'd find that funny.
I would absolutely, if somebody sent me crisps in any situation, I would find it funny.
And then when they fall in love, they get engaged with a hula hoop.
Yeah. The crisp wedding. Oh. Yeah. I don't know any of it. I can't think of any wedding references.
Yeah, confetti with knickknacks.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
that'll do.
I'd love that, man. Please do that, someone. Send a bowl of crisps to a lady and see if it works.
Or, again, if we're out and about and you want to send us a crisp quiz, absolutely happy to do that. Or I don't think there's many situations where I wouldn't do that.
But don't introduce yourself. Just send it over.
Secretly.
And just know that we know we appreciate it.
And then part of the quiz, the last round, is that we've got to work out who you are.
Yeah.
I assume it'll be the person that's staring at us like this. He's eating it. What I'll do first is I'll go for the fattest person in the room and just assume it's them.
Yeah, just send out. If you see me and Tom, if you see us in a bar together drinking, just send over a vodka milk, a desert puff, and a bowl of crisps. And we are yours.
What's the most annoying place you've been recognised?
Annoying place. I don't really like it on the train. Someone did it on the train carriage.
Yeah, there's no way out there, is there?
And he was polite enough. There's nothing against him, but he was like, obviously, because I'm at such a low rung of fame.
Yeah.
That only one person on the carriage is going to know me. And he went, "Oh, can I have a picture, mate?" That's the thing about I've not got a huge fan base, but the ones who have are ultras. Yeah, and I love them for it. But like, you have a picture, and there was like business people on there, and they was all having a chat and stuff. And I'm on like dressed like a scruff and all that. And because he's been so loud, the whole carriage just turned and went, who is it? Who is it? And then I can see people trying to guess who I am.
Right, yeah.
And things like that.
John Hartson?
Kid from This Is England. God, he's on well since that film, isn't it? Because in that instance, I daren't look up.
Yeah.
Because if I look up, it looks like
I'm encouraging it.
I'm encouraging it.
Yeah.
And, So on any, because I can't get out there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's probably the train.
I got most of the time. There was a homeless guy that recognised what I told you about. Who recognised me from the Chris sessions, which was just baffled me. That was absolutely
That's an insight to our fans.
Yeah.
Maybe his last 5 experiments on 6 bonus episodes and he's homeless. He followed all our advice, and now he's homeless.
Have you got any change? I'll do you a quiz. We'll quiz for food. But then the other week,
Quiz for food.
I was watching. I went to.
I think that's a good plot for a little ditty, where 3 struggling pub quiz team members are struggling, and then we take homeless guy under our wing. He wins us the quiz, and then he goes on to become on the chase.
Have you ever seen Slumdog Millionaire?
No, is that what that does?
It's similar, but he just ends up on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
No, but I want him to come through the quiz ranks.
Oh, and become the chaser.
Yeah, he comes from pub quiz to the chaser.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I see what you mean. So it's like a generic sports film, but about quizzing.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
Yeah, so he starts off, he gets a quid, and then every time, he just saves up to get a quid, and then every day he goes to a quiz machine because he knows he'll win 20 quid.
Yeah. And then they see him on the quiz machine, and they go, will you join our quiz team?
Yeah.
Where they win 50 quid.
Yeah.
And he's like, right, next week I'm going that. Yeah.
But he keeps like blowing it on booze and that. Went, come on, man, you're the best brain in Britain. And he's like, I'm out the game.
You're the most talented quizzer I've ever seen.
And then
but you're throwing it all away.
And then he can't get into one of the quizzes because he's not dressed rightly.
Yeah.
And the other 3 take pity on him and then take him shopping. They have like a Pretty Woman moment.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it makes such a good.
Because you know what it's like when you go to a pub quiz and the strict dress codes they have there. Pub quizzes.
Yeah, but they don't let you in with piss.
Or maybe this is nationals. Maybe they're nationals or something.
But it's like, and the final, it's done on a smartphone. You got to bring your own smartphone, and it's like, oh man,
yeah,
I'm out of the game and stuff. And then that's a sick rags to riches story.
That's right. I'm sure Disney will buy that. We'll just follow. So every Disney film has got the same structure, the exact same thing. It's called the hero's journey. We just write that. That's that.
What should we call it?
Homeless wanker wins quiz.
Just the whole plot.
I don't know. It's got to have quiz in the name, hasn't it? Oh, genius or something like that. Quiz exclamation. We could. Later, eventually we'd do it as a musical, and it's just got quiz.
Lay quiz.
Quiz with a question mark and then exclamation mark.
Yeah,
that's what we do. Nice. Anyway, I went to watch United, and it was when I think we were playing Tottenham, and we were getting battered. We were 2-0 down at half time, or we were shit anyway. And at half time, just moaning to a mate, and this guy comes up. He's clearly fucking off his box and just screaming, "Fucking hell, it's not gay, Tom!" Dead loud. You know how rammed it is in the concourse there. Just felt everyone looking at me, and he was like, "I love your podcast," and I'm like, but none of these people know who I am, and now
and everyone's in a bad mood anyway.
I was in a fume. All I wanted to do was moan about how shit United were, and then I'm like, "Nice one, mate." And then he walks off, and then just everyone's staring. I'm like,
no. I don't like it with football fans.
No.
I was outside Old Trafford before the first game of the season, just doing an interview with Talk Sport, which got cut for Phil Bardsley. And I was getting recognised there, but again, when it's so many people, you're only going to get one out of like 100 or whatever that know who you are. And the others sort of look at you like, well, I don't know who you are, fuck you. Do you know what I mean? You get like a feel of contempt.
Yeah. It's kind of worse to just one person know who you are, and it. Not that it happens to me very often at all. But yeah, whereas when we did Dead Meat, everyone knew who I was that day, and it was dead weird being like dead famous that day, and then the next day you just back to normal life again now.
You can do it in other places if you wanted to get that little jolt of fame, like Barstools or homeless shelters. It's okay, Tom.
Fantasy Dog Zone. They all know who I am as well.
It's the proper dregs of society.
The Walker's Factory.
Yeah.
What was we say? What was I going about?
Being right.
Have you ever been wrong?
Oh, I'm wrong so many times.
Sometimes I always hate the idea of being wrong, but when it's funny, it is good. When you say something really stupid.
What did I get wrong about Old Lang Syne the other night? I was talking about Old Lang Syne, the song.
I don't know that.
For all acquaintance be forgot.
Oh, yeah, the New Year's Eve song.
Yeah, the New Year's Eve song. Because me and Lauren were having a quiz, and we had to name the first 10 words with 4 or more letters in Old Lang Syne, the whole song. But no one knows how the whole song goes.
No.
And I was certain.
I reckon I don't know 5 words of that song.
I was certain it said, as in heaven.
Right.
And I was very adamant that heaven was a word. I didn't work even one of the options. It's not in there at all.
Yeah. You know what I hate is when you do a pub quiz and someone's so adamant about an answer that no one else knows, and they're like, it's definitely that, and then it's something completely different.
Yeah.
Like, just, you got to edge your bets, haven't you?
I don't really like sharing quiz. It's like a meal to me. I just want it on my own.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't.
Do you ever do pub quizzes then?
No.
No.
There's normally teams of 4 in it.
Yeah, like, I get what you mean in that arguments can blow up. I used to do one with my ex's dad, and we fell out massively because of a pub quiz.
Really?
Right, and you know what? I'm going to say the whole story. Right. The question was, what was the first show that was ever on Channel 4? And I worked in telly.
Oh, let me see if I know.
It's still on now.
Is it Hollyoaks?
Countdown. Countdown is the first ever show that's on Channel 4. I work in telly. I knew that anyway. That day, it had come up in work at ITV where I worked, because they make Countdown on ITV, even though it's on Channel 4. It came up that day. I knew it was right. And I worked it. I couldn't explain enough. He went, no, I've got a feeling it's Brookside. And I was so adamant. I know it's that. I know it is. And this has been going on for weeks where he just wouldn't take my answers even if they were right. I know it is. I would bet £1 million. He went, all right then, I'll trust you this time. And he put Countdown. And then when we were swapping over, we swapped things, whatever. And it came up, all right, Countdown. I went, see? And he went, oh yeah, I changed it just before we swapped. I was like, whoa, no, you didn't. You can't do that.
That's so rude.
It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible.
That's disgusting. Lack of, not even. That's really, really bad.
Yeah. Just because he had a feeling. He didn't know that was the answer. He just had a feeling. He was a taxi driver. He's a very typical taxi driver. I always thought he was right.
I hate English taxi drivers. I've said it before, haven't I?
Yeah.
I can't stand British taxi drivers.
Yeah. I think it's because they just listen to themselves and their own opinions all day. They just...
Do you know why it is as well?
Echo chamber sort of thing.
Yeah, because every time they spout their opinions, everyone just agrees with a taxi driver because they can't be asked.
Yeah, because you know the journey's going to be over in a minute.
So they're so certain they're right.
Yeah.
I just can't stand. I'm like, I've got headphones in phone, and so, oh, they just bought them, mate. Oh, I can't. I don't care, lad. Do you know what I mean? I don't want this chat.
To make it interesting with taxi driver, if it's a long journey, I just make things up. Like, so I'll often say, if someone says, who do you support? I'll just make up a team. I go, I'm a West Brom fan. Yeah,
I said once, I was getting a lift back with Josh Jones to town, and we'd just finished a gig. He went, what's been on there? Well, they had some comedians on. Shite though. It's not like. I was just like, yeah, it's all fucking. You know, I was being like all woke and all that. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. What do you do then, mate? I went, mate, I take roofs off. Because I was saying, I'm a roofer. Josh is like just mortified. He went, you take roofs off? I went, yeah, I take roofs off so you can like. Went, what, like tiles? Went, no, the roof. Yeah. Not the roof on a house. Yeah. Well, I take them off.
Theatres mostly. Theatres mostly. Back rooms of pubs.
Why? I mean, just sometimes it needs coming off. Like, I just hate roofs. I always hate roofs. Like, that's why I drive a convertible. Can't stand roofs. You actually take roofs off? I went, yeah, you see, it's down here. There was a place where I was on gigs. I went, took that roof off. To what end? I went, they get repaired and stuff. But you went, you bring the old roof off.
Sometimes it's got to come off, mate.
Did you put it back on? Oh, no, I don't do that. I didn't take them off.
Next year, I'm taking the roofs off one night in each city.
Hello.
Just took the roof off the frog and bucket 6 times.
I saw merch outside. You can buy a tea towel. I took the roof off 9 times, frog.
I've took the roof off the frog more than anyone ever. That is funny. And he believed you all the way.
He believed that I took roofs off. Because I was saying that, yeah, it's like, you get it off and then it's like, if it's structural damage, so it's like a specialist job. And then he was like, fuck, you must get some money. I went, oh yeah, I wish if it, like, I'm just a worker on it, like, I don't...
you don't own the roof.
I don't own the room tag. I won't be in an Uber if I go, right? Yeah, it's just made up job. That's a good thing to do. Make up a job that doesn't exist.
Oh yes, I'm going to start doing that.
I'm a professional wire untangler. People get around the house.
I'm a remote detective.
A detective from home? No. I'm not a detective from home.
I find your remote control.
Go
to someone's house. So where did you last see the remote? And has the remote got any enemies? Is there anyone that could have stolen your remote?
Okay, and can you turn it off by the telly at the moment? How far is it to your telly? Have you used the batteries for anything else? Like a sex toy? Come on, madam.
How loose is your vagina?
This is a really senior remote detective.
How big are your tits?
Vodka and milk in the house, I see.
But then it's like House, House, the show, where he solves it in the most ridiculous way. It's always that. It's always something just mental.
I see you have vodka and milk in the house. You had a cup of tea. You've had a vodka at night. You fell asleep, and it's probably in your garden. Bangs.
Oh, you've recently come back from the Gambia.
Spending hundreds of pounds to find your remote.
Travelling on, expense bill comes. It's like 40 grand.
2 weeks in Vegas. Yeah. Listen, I had
a lead.
I had a hunch.
A hunch? No, the lead. I had a feeling.
In Vegas.
Like James Bond. Like gambling.
Interesting game you play. What do you know about LG?
So what do you do, sir? Well, I'm not a remote detective.
Going into Sony. I've been expecting you, Mr. Bond.
He's called Mr. Bond. It's called Barry Bond.
Barry Bond. I've been expecting... a lot less unkempt than your brother. Oh, James. Don't get me started on him.
Barry Bond, Saw 7.
Oh my god.
Barry Bond remote. I think we've got a new show.
Oh, that's funny, that. Oh, Barry Bond remote detective.
I would watch that forever.
So funny. Just, what are you doing in Japan? I've gone to Sony.
We've just bought a new one. It turns out you get Universal one.
Barry, it's not even Sony. It's not even Sony. Is it not? Is it
Sharp.
Fuck. It's patrolling where Highbury used to be for JVC clues. Just a block of flats.
Every episode, he just goes on this mad, ridiculous adventure.
And it doesn't. It's in the crease of the couch.
Just behind the couch.
Yeah. Well, you owe me thousands of pounds.
We just bought a Universal. Another case lost to the Universal guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm halfway downloading Japanese Duolingo.
He's learned Japanese.
Learn Japanese.
He's charging their expenses. The 3 Japanese lessons a week for a year.
We found the remote, Barry. Oh, konnichiwa.
He comes back, he's got a kung fu outfit on.
Yeah. He's speaking in, like, Japanese proverbs.
Is the remote lost? Or are you lost?
If you press on when there's no TV in the room, Does the remote still work?
I mean, it's the new Tarragon Files. It's a completely separate show. Is it a separate show or is it the same universe?
It's the same universe, yeah. Barry Bond and his plucky sidekick, the wire untangler.
No, I think that's his nemesis. No, who's his nemesis? I think it's just someone who's stealing remotes, right?
His nemesis is an Alexa fixer, maybe.
Or maybe... Oh, no, his nemesis is Alexa.
Yeah.
Because Alexa can control everything.
Yeah, just as Barry's leaving, she's like, fuck it, I'm done. Why would we get a remote detector? Facebook Marketplace, are you mental?
A remote detector, it only does that. Like, people picking him up. I have got a missing child. I don't do missing kids.
God damn it! Surrounded by remote at his house.
No, just pictures of missing remotes. They're all there's a link here somewhere between all these remotes.
He gets sent a remote, the back of a remote in the post, like a finger.
Just a battery.
Oh, you bastards!
It's the 2 button.
The green button. If you don't pay it, there'll be red next. Not the red button.
Someone's kidnapped someone's remote.
How are they gonna get interactive, you fucking maniac?
I can't live on terrestrial alone. There's no freeview on this TV. It's not a smart TV. I'm so ashamed.
He just says things like, listen, this goes all the way to the top. I won't be muted. They're trying to mute me, goddammit.
They're trying to turn my volume down. I won't be reprogrammed. Yeah. So if you want to watch the remote detector, I think we know what this episode's going to be called.
Oh yeah, voice activated, huh? What happens if you lose your voice? It's like less than a 1% chance of that happening, Barry.
He's really old school about his remotes. He hates smart TV.
Yeah, he's got programmed everything. That's why we're remote.
Outsmarted again by a smart TV.
He got a remote control car and everything.
Yeah. No, he's got a full-size car, but he uses a
remote control to follow him.
No, I think he's full-size car, but it's controlled by remote control.
It's remote.
Yeah. Yeah, his garage, that's a remote control. Just everything. He's got like Wallace and Gromit house. It's like, beep, and then a steak's made. Who's playing Barry?
You'd play a good Barry.
I mean, the first option is obviously Barry from EastEnders.
Oh my God, Barry Bond.
A remote detective.
Yeah, he's such a good, definitely Barry from EastEnders.
So, both times that we've come up with the show, right? The first one was called Basil. Who was going to play Basil? Basil Fawlty. This time he's going to play Barry. Barry from EastEnders.
Either that or the Slick Bang Barry.
Yeah, he's got to be a Barry.
Yeah. They're the two Barrys I can think of.
I mean, there's Barry Bonds.
Yeah. Oh, is it Barry Bonds?
He's the baseball player.
Oh, right. We'll get him
then.
Yeah.
He got done for cheating, too many steroids. Well, no, he got all the home run records, but there was a big controversy about it because he was taking steroids and steroids were legal. So Barry Bond has to be on steroids as well.
We need a Bond girl in it as well.
Yeah.
He takes her back to like the Shea Lounge.
Jenny Bond.
Or Nigel Bond, the snooker player's his brother.
Yeah, maybe.
They're all the Bond family. International Man of Mystery, remote detective, average snooker player. Why
is the expenses so high? Well, I needed a snooker player to distract.
She's like, it's a bit bright in here, Barry. Oh, don't worry about that. Mood lighting. He's got like dimmers and everything.
Yeah. Oh, very good. We'll write it. I think the card on that battery is about to run out, so we'll call that an episode.
Yes. If you need your remotes finding.
Barry Bond. And if you want to listen to more episodes or watch more episodes, then get on to buymeacoffee.com/the Chris Sessions.
And if we get enough purchases on there, 6 episodes for a £5. If we get enough, it's all going into the production of Barry Bond.
Remote Detective.
Remote Detective. Barry Bond called Remote Detective. It's the new Jack Wick.
Right, brilliant. Right, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.